Hey y'all, it's me, Niecy Lynn. This is Flosstube 64. This is March 19th, 2021. This will not be our normal video. This is more of a kind of a proof of life video because I started not to film and then I thought, no, then people will wonder what the heck happened. So I don't know, and not that I'm vain, but that if I don't, sometimes even if I'm late, some of y'all will say, hey, are you okay? So I just wanted to let y'all know that I am alive and kicking, if nothing else. It's been just a heck of a week. We have the baby shower on Saturday for baby Catch, and sister and mama moved into town this week, so there was a day right there, and then of course you have to go get a mani-pedi so you don't look like a hyena at the shower, or you do if you're me, because Allison saved me with the color street set she sent me to put on. I put them on Friday. I meant to put them on Friday before video last week, and I didn't get them put on till after because my nails were looking pretty rough. And but I put those on and they looked fine until I got in there. I think Mike and I went Wednesday. I have been fighting with the sewing machine, which loves me or doesn't love me depending on what day, I don't know. I cleaned it really good like y'all suggested, which it was a lot of lint in there. And then evidently it is super ticky about which bobbin you use. So I put a different bobbin in and it worked fine. I mean, it seemed to be like happy. It was just sewing along. Then I left to go to the doctor because I haven't been feeling good, and went to the doctor in the lab and everything, and then came back. And I mean, there's been nobody here, right? I mean, I left, the house was empty. I came back, the house was empty, it's just me. And I don't know what the heck, because in between then and then, it decided not to sew nice again. So I don't know. The other bobbin I decided might have just been maybe a little warped or something, but supposedly this kind of brother can only have like one, like you can only have one kind of, one kind of bobbin, which I thought I had. I don't know. So we shall see, but I'll show y'all that. I did get some sewing done. I got a little haul this week. And so this will just be super fast and short because I didn't get any questions done or comments or anything or drawings. So, or mail. So if you're waiting on mail for me, I am sorry I did not get to the post office. Thank y'all for your patience with me. But I did not get there this week. It just didn't happen. I don't know. So without further ado, I did get a little bit of stitching done. And also, Patty Penn, before I forget, I want to say I'm sorry about Nico. Patty Penn lost her fur baby this week and to renal failure. So I am so sorry. I know that I still cry over Aces sometimes, and it's been 3 years. I'm thinking I may be closer to thinking I might be ready for another fur baby. When the day I went and packed up Mama and took her to the new house with sister was doing her stuff, and but Shell, my sister's youngest, her dog was there. She has a healer named Chief. And so sister's car was full, so Mimi was gonna ride with me, but Chief got to ride with me too. And y'all know that I'm a sucker for a blue healer. I mean, they're the smartest things and I love them. And I said, come on, Chiefy, we gotta go. And he's so funny. He just jumps up in the back seat of the Jeep, and the girls, 2 car seats are here. And so he just posts up right there in the center of those 2 car seats, just rides right there like the good little human that he is. And we get to town and, go in, and then the movers are getting there. And we didn't know how he would do with the movers. And so I said, well, it's lunchtime. Why don't I'll go feed Mama, and I'll take Chief with us. And then, then they can unload and all. And so he just jumps up in there and goes and eats with us. And I get him a kid's cheeseburger, meat, bread, and cheese. I probably shouldn't have, so y'all don't send me no letters saying I shouldn't have fed that dog a cheeseburger, meat, bread, and cheese. I don't care what you think. I felt sorry for him, and he was being a very good boy. His mama wasn't there. She was working, and we were moving him to a different place, and he just did not know what in the world was going on. So I gave him a cheeseburger. I don't feel bad about it. I would give him a cheeseburger again in the same situation. He is very polite. You can just tear a little piece off, and I'd say, here, Chief, you want to bite of your cheeseburger? And he'd just take it so easy right out of your fingers. He is such a good boy. And just sat right there while Mom and I ate our lunch, and then we took something back to them. But he is so good. So that was one of my highlights of the week, was getting to spend some time with Chief, because he is a very, very good boy. He he's an emotional support dog for Shell, so he goes nearly everywhere she goes. She was going to do some work at a client's house, and you know, some of them are allergic to dogs, or they have dogs that can't have other dogs around or whatever. So when that happens, he stays, you know, at Sisters. So, and she knew the people she was going to work for, so it wasn't going to be, you know, stressful for her or anything. So he stayed at home, but we were afraid with all the guy movers and stuff, he would not do so good. So he went with me, and he is such a good boy. So that was fun, with Mama in the front seat and Chief right there in between the 2 car seats in the back, like our little good kid. And he was a very good little kid. So that was nice. But of course, going through her stuff, trying to get rid of any of it's always an issue, even though a ton of it doesn't even fit. She hasn't worn it in years because she doesn't work anymore. She hasn't worked in years. You know, going through and getting rid of her stuff is just always kind of a thing. I mean, it's hard for anybody, but it's especially hard for her. So, and the light is doing some weird things today, y'all. Sorry, I don't know what to do. And she did really good. She did really good. I was so proud of her. I told her I was so proud of her. I said, Mom, I know this is hard. Anybody hate to get rid of stuff. So she did so good. Going through her stuff and getting rid of a ton of things that she didn't need. So I'm gonna dart over there this morning. The girls are coming in a little bit, and they're gonna stay at Annie's while I go down and finish up at Mimi's, so we can get the rest of her things to her at the new house, and then she won't be fretting over where the rest of her stuff is, because she's asked me, you know, every day where her stuff is, where the rest of her stuff is. I'm like, Mom, it's still at your other house, but we're gonna get it. We did that on Tuesday or Wednesday, and then it took me a day or two to recuperate. I'm gonna be quite honest with you, I was like broken. I'm not new anymore, and hauling and pushing and pulling and holding 97,000 pounds of hangers and all of them clothes. And so they're gonna get to donate today, and I'm gonna go get the rest of her little stuff. I think there's just one dresser left to go through, and then, you know, her TV. There is a TV at Sister's new place already, but you know, the one for her room, and just her little whatnaughty stuff, and her a little table and chair to go in her room and all. And I hope I don't sneeze my head off this whole time, y'all, because my allergies are kicking. Eyes are itching. So that's on the agenda for this morning. I did get, like I said, as long as she cooperated with me some. So I did get that done. So I'll show those toward the end if y'all want to see how they turned out. They're really cute, but in case y'all just don't want to, if y'all aren't sewers or whatever. But I did get some haul too, and so I guess I'll start with that. I'm trying to move this water out the way. This weekend, shout out to Nell, Janelle, and Tracy. Hey, they took a little Stitchy Girl break, and they went just to a little bed and breakfast and stuff. And then Nell messaged me and said, hey, you know, you were wanting Halloween rules, and if they have it here and it's on sale. And so I called the next day, and the lady answered, and I was telling her, you know, what I want, you know, if she still had that set, that I wanted it. I should have asked her if she had any more, but I didn't, because, well, my brain don't work a lot of times. So I told her that she said yes, she did. And so it is the Halloween rules set, and she is, here, let me turn it this way so y'all can see. Oh, here's her card. That'll be easier. She sent me this note that said, thank you, Denise. It's such a small world. The Nebraska gal's in, and a Texas gal calls. Who knew? who knows the Nebraska gals. That always makes me chuckle. Enjoy the stitch. And she is super sweet. The Shanty Stitchers. Is that going to focus maybe a little bit? But she's the Shanty Stitchers, and she's in Beresford, South Dakota. She was super sweet, super sweet. And it was funny because she answered, and I guess the girls were in the store when I called the next day. And so she evidently is very mindful of people's privacy, because you could tell by the sound of her voice that she was like, oh, hold up. And I was like, no, it's okay, I know them. And we were hollering back and forth, and I know she was like, what is going on? But the whole set was $60. I should have asked if she had any more, and I didn't. But she was super sweet. It's the Shanty Stitchers in Beresford, South Dakota. And so I got these, and of course y'all seen them all. I'm trying to see if I'm starting with the right one. Yeah. So this one says, wear a costume and eat candy. This one says, visit a haunted house and scare a crow. And these are Lizzie Kate's, by the way. This one says, carve a pumpkin and stay up late, with little owls on there. How cute is that? This one says, mind your mummy and sit for a spell. This one says, brew some fun and greet a ghost. Look at that witch hat. Oh, so cute. This one is, howl at the moon and be spooktacular. And then, you know, if you go on, there it is all in one piece. And you go on the blog thing, and it tells you the little deal for this, I think, if I remember right. Yes, LizzieKate.com is where it gives you the border and this little top piece here. So I was so excited. So she sent me those and a piece of linen to stitch it on. She was, like I said, so sweet. She sent me, because I told her it didn't have to be the exact same thing. I'm not that person. So it's a 32 count chestnut by R&R, and it is so pretty and soft. But anyway, if any of y'all are looking for that, I don't know if she has any more, but she was super sweet, and the girls say it's a great shop. So if you're looking for something, you might holler at her and see if she has it. Of course, I always, we always try to trade with L&S's brick and mortars when we can. And so she was a doll. So she is the Shanty Stitchers, Jenny. I knew it was on here. Jenny, the Shanty Stitchers in Beresford, South Dakota. And she was precious. And then we got, I don't know if y'all got your punch needle and primitive stitcher. I've been thinking mine might have gone missing in the mail, and then one of y'all was smart enough to ask on one of the forums, Facebook groups or something, that y'all hadn't got y'all's yet. So I was like, oh, it ain't just me. Hallelujah. Look at that Barbara Anna bunny. So cute. I think I will change up. To me, those are kind of fall colors. I'll change up this color some, I'm sure, because, that's just me. I always do. And then this one is a Twin Peaks one. Even Bees Stop and Smell the Roses. And there's so many in here. Lindy Stitches, I think. Yeah, here's hers with a little kitty cat. Tag pin. I don't know what Nico looked like, but that is a cute kitty cat, and you could change the colors on it to make you a Nico. So I just thought that was so sweet. And you could put, you could put dates or anything on there, or the name. You could bust this border open and just put the name right there. It would be so sweet. So we had a tortie. We always had a tortie pumpkin, and I still get sad thinking about her being gone. There is Teresa's Primitive Treasures. Look at this one here. Look at that red house. I'm telling y'all, if y'all don't take this magazine or get the digital subscription, I know a lot of y'all overseas, it's a lot to mail, but I think it says right here, a 1-year digital subscription is $24. So this thing is chock full of fabulousness. This one is a Sub Rosa bunny. Look at that thing. So cute. And of course, I'm not even showing you the punch needles. In between every one of these, there's like a punch needle. This is a Lucy Bean. Olive Harrogate. All these are, of course, Vanna has her fabulous finishing tutorial. Look at this thing. Y'all know I love me some Vanna. Look at that. It's how to make a drum with this punch needle piece. But how dang cute is that? That thing's fabulous. Who did I don't want to miss anybody. I was gonna try to just flash this. Here's Teresa's. So cute. Look at Teresa's spring bunny. I love him. Oh my gosh. I'm just telling y'all, for $24 a year, like I said, then you don't have any paper upkeep. And if you're overseas, I know a bunch of the girls in Ireland and Scotland and Africa and Canada, the mail on things is sometimes really expensive. So this is a good option. Puerto Rico, you know, some of y'all even, it takes so long or things like this. This one is Leela Mays. They got them a little horn book, an ABC horn book on there. How cute is that? Look at that little bee skip in there. So cute. Got all the cute things. And here's Priscilla and Chelsea's little spring. Look at that. Which, before I forget to say, showing this makes me think. Frankie has added a lot of black Monaco. She's been doing some black even weave. So there is a ton of black even weave in the A Wicked Stepmother Etsy shop. When I talked to her yesterday, her back has been flaring up. So she's been working as fast as she can, but you know, leaning over all the time, it does make your back not happy. So, but she has just dyed a bunch of black even weave. So if you're looking for some black even weave, but that is the cutest thing. And I'll show you some more stuff I've been working on with Frankie's, with A Wicked Stepmother. This one is by Roveris. And I hope I say these names right. There's a home one. It's called Spring Home, I think. Yeah. But y'all, these are, I mean, like, this is not even all the, but look at this. The blue flower has this bunny in here. And I hope the light will let it show. Look, it's got a little fox and a little bunny. It looks like little sweet peas and pansies and little pink snowdrops. Looks like, no, snowdrops over here and pink. Oh, I don't have these. I can't think of the name. I'm drawing a blank. But, I mean, these are adorable. Here's the snowdrops over here. So cute. So cute, y'all. So here's the cover. And I know some of y'all say y'all's Joann's gets them sometimes. But the punch needle and primitive stitcher, nearly all the LNSs have them. So if you don't subscribe, look for it when you're out and about, or call one of the LNSs and get them to send it to you, because it is worth it. Or get the digital subscription for $24. I think it also gives you the previous years when you do that, which is great. Yes. So for the $24 digital subscription, you get a year, so you get 4 issues for this year, but it also gives you access to the year befores. So you're literally getting 2 years for $24. That's a steal. And like I said, there's so many, there's punch needles in here. I know a lot of us punch. I wish I punched more than I do, because it's so fun. But it's definitely worth the purchase. I mean, crazy affordable, crazy affordable. I will also, going back to, one of y'all said that y'all tried on A Wicked Stepmother and there wasn't hardly anything there. She does hand dye all those, so if she is empty, if they're out, you know, it just won't show anything. And so just check back periodically, because she sends out, you know, she posts them up on the site when she gets them done. And Ann Seeley has also been having trouble with her back. Ann, holler at me and let me know you're okay. I hadn't heard from you in a couple of days, so let me know you're all right. Then I got from Jerry. I had seen these and I wanted to do these, and then I ordered some other things, and she sent us a sweet giveaway. So we'll do that next week, so you can look at it this week. And like I said, I didn't even get last week's done yet, so I won't put any on this video. But from Jerry, I ordered Betsy stockings by Plum Street. Look at those. This says they're done on 36 count vintage. It is so, they are so sweet. And I know I really didn't need any more patriotic stockings, but I don't know how I've missed these because I think they've been out a while. 2013, how did I miss these? They're adorable. So I cannot wait to stitch them. So she has these on there. This little deeds sampler by Scarlet House. Look at that. The little folks at the bottom and the crows. It says, little deeds of kindness, little words of love, make our earth and Eden like the heaven above. The border, the alphabet, it is beautiful. I wish it would focus on it better. There we go, maybe. And it is so cute. So I got that one. I asked her to send me a piece of fabric. This is 32 count golden vanilla French country linen. It is so pretty. It's just kind of sheeny. I don't know, flip it over maybe so you can see it, if it'll work with me. French country linen 32 count golden needle. It is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. That is a gorgeous piece of fabric. And I don't remember how big it is. I don't remember. Does it say on here? Probably says on here and ain't nothing wrong with me. I don't know. It probably does and I'm blind. But anyway. It's a nice big piece. And it is beautiful. And then this is the thing that I saw on there, was just different. It was so cute. And Becca had done a little, like a little candle mat, or I don't know what you call it, but for St. Patrick's Day, and it was so cute. Hey Becca, if y'all don't watch Becca at Sandbrook Stitches, I don't know what y'all are doing, because she shows the cutest stuff and does all the cutest things, and she's a doll. But it is, so I saw this and it made me think of you, Becca, so I ordered it and I'm gonna try my hand. Primitive Gathering, and it is 2-of-a-kind pincushion. It is so cute, and it comes with all the little things, all the little felt, the woolly things, not felt, wool, to do it, are all in here, and the little pattern is in there. So I am super excited, and so Jerry Lynn sent us another one. So since I'm not doing it this week, next week that will be one of the things that we do in the share, because I'm so behind already, so I'm not gonna try to pile anything else on to mail this week or to draw or anything, because I haven't even done the other. So sorry y'all, thank you for your patience with me, because I'm kind of a wreck here. If y'all couldn't tell, right? Like, it's not painfully obvious that I'm being a wreck here. Put this away. Sorry for the crinkly. I'm trying to not leave a wreck out on the table, since I'm fixing to leave as soon as the girls get here. But you know, it don't take but 2 seconds because you know, all these things call to them. They love them some sewing. Last time they were here, we did some hand sewing, and they've been having all fun. So they've been cracking me up. But I did get to work on my May Health and Peace a little bit. I didn't put anything on a board, y'all. It's just, it is what it is this week. As Leslie used to say, we used to have a little patient, Leslie, and she would say, what it is. And I agree, Leslie, this week, what it is. What it is I ain't got enough time, Leslie. this week I did not manage my time well or something because, so Leslie up there in heaven, you're right. What it is her son worked with my daddy, and she was the sweetest thing. And that's how the girls would answer the phone, and she had a little bit of a stutter, and so it took her a while to get out what she needed to tell you. But that's how she started. I'd pick up my phone, and the girls would have said, you know, well, hey, it's Leslie on the phone, and can I just send her back there? Are you free? I'm like, yeah, sure. And because I loved her. And she was, I'd say, you know, hello. And she would say, what it is. And I think, you know what, that's the way with this, everything about life. If you think about it, look, now here, what it is, yes, Leslie, 110%, what it is. So, what it is, I'm just trying. This is my May Health and Peace, and I wanted to get my whole little deer done this week. And he's the only one of my regular whips that got any love this week. I just came in one day and picked him up. It may have been Wednesday night after we moved. I was kind of bodily and brain broken, and so I just picked him up and started working on him. So he's, I don't know, he's not quite half, but I did get some done on him. He is beautiful. So all I have is him and my tree, and then the rest of my little border, and we'll have a finish. So just right across that bottom, and that 2 flowers there, and then my tree, and the rest of my deer, and I'm all done with this beauty. And I hope it's all showing on screen. I have loved stitching on it. It has been an absolute joy. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Like I said, I know the Attic has it, the Stitch Niche has it, the Attic in Mesa, Arizona, the Stitch Niche in Arlington, Texas. Those are the only 2 that I know of that have it. But it is worth it to get it because it's gorgeous. And y'all will have to let me know. Y'all know it's the one that suffered the damage. And so when it's done, I have never sent anything completely damaged to anybody. The chart itself, like none of the none of the graphs are really messed up, but it's like this. I mean, it's all the way through that it's like this. So, I don't know. Y'all let me know if y'all think that's pass on worthy. I mean, it's my stinky coffee on it, but I don't know. So just let me know what y'all think. Because I've never sent anything to anybody that was like that. That was like that. I did get a couple of finishes this week because they're just super small. I told you I would finish the, whichever word it is. Good gravy. Well, the Homespun Elegance, I don't know where I've set the chart here. It's in the stack of things to be mailed. And these charts need to be addressed and mailed stack, and I thought I had it right here too, but I don't guess I do. So, oh well. I got it finished, and I love it. And why there's still a needle sticking in it, I don't know. Let me move that before we drop it on somebody or something, because there's not anything to even hold it in at all. But it came out so cute, and oh, you know what? I didn't put a name and date on here yet, so I don't guess it's completely done, but this part of it's done. So it's Luck Be With You. I hope y'all can see all that. Yeah. And this is Green Acres by Wicked Stepmother. Floss here. You see, I think I do have the floss over here. Let's see if I can hold this guy up and get, is this the right one? No, it isn't. That's for the other little leprechaun I finished. Well, holy moly. Is that color on here? Nope, I didn't grab that ring, y'all. I told y'all this is the incredibly unprepared video. But anyway, it's finished, but I don't have my initials on it yet. I don't know how I didn't do that. So It's all finished and super cute. It's just on a piece of 28 count tea-dyed Monaco from down Sunshine Lane. She used to keep it and you could get a big piece. I'm sure she still does. I still have not used up I would just order a piece and then order another big piece and just kind of keep it. So I haven't had to order in a while, but I'm sure she still keeps it, and she's super sweet and does fast shipping and all too, so. But I love stitching on that and getting it done. I did not get any of these FFO'd because I want my machine to be so tight when I finish them some and make them little pillows. It needs to be so tight. So none of these got FFO'd at all. Then also in my haul from Jared Lynn, which I forgot to show, was this one. Jelly Bean Jubilee by Brenda Gervais with a needle and thread. Oh my goodness. Look at that. How cute are these? They're so dang cute. I'm in love with them. I'm in love with them. So that's what I've kind of stitched on this week in the evenings when I just kind of fell over. I've just picked them up and just kind of stitched away. And I'll try to find, I don't know if it'll show up good on here or not, maybe I can use the back of this. That's gonna flop down. I need something that's kind of white on the back, but that I won't show a chart. Okay, this might work. Here. This one is in Jelly Bean Jubilee, and it is called Jelly Bean Delivery. Gosh, so cute. And here is the picture of it, like this. So adorable. I didn't put the little bunny ears on it. I just decided not to on this one. I think it's on another one and I'm gonna put it on. But I thought the little duck was just so cute. Look at him, and he's just on a scrap of linen that I had left over from I don't know what. But he is the cutest thing. Instead of just 4 crosses, I just did a spurn across for his cheek. And instead of the squares for the grass at the bottom, I just did some straight stitches at the bottom like they are up here in the wagon, right there. And then I just back stitched, I'll try to get up close and see if it'll focus, my initials and the 2021 on there with a back stitch. But this is so, so cute. I am loving it. Adorable. So now I just need to put the little, there's a little rope. I'm trying to do it where you can't see the thing. I haven't put the little rope on there yet either, that he's pulling his little cart by. So cute. The seed head, he's wearing little bunny ears, but I took them off of mine and just left just a little chick, because I thought he was so, so cute. So he's that one. Then I did, and I haven't put the bow on this one yet either. This one is, and these are all out of Jelly Bean Jubilee. There is, what, 6 patterns? 5 patterns? 1, 2, 3. 7. There's 7 patterns in this book. So here again, it is another one that's well worth the money. It is called, what does it say up there, y'all? Tiptoeing Through the Tulips. How cute is that little thing? So adorable. And I had this piece of Monaco. It was just natural Monaco, and I had dyed it blue last year sometime. And I love how it turned out. It's just RIT dyed with 2 colors of blue and a gray, I think. Or maybe 1 blue and a gray. But it is so cute. Now, all these I use mainly Frankie's threads and Wicked Stepmother threads on Etsy. I'll show you those in a minute. I've been loving them, just loving them. They're so pretty, and the variegation is really good in it. And I just got lucky and found them. I've been super pleased. I've been super pleased with these threads, and they look so cute. And I love him on that little Monaco, but he needs a little tie around his neck. Right here, he has a little bow, and so I'll have to put that on, but adorable, so adorable. And I'm gonna do it in purple because, you know, this purple thread right here, because Ari will be sad if I don't. We can't get enough purple in our lives if we're let Ari Kyle make the decision. And this one's called Let's Paint Eggs. And I got him about halfway done here. Well, he just needs his egg. Oh, and his buttons. He needs his buttons on his shirt and his little egg. And he could not be cuter. He could not be cuter. I've just been so pleased with this. Super fun stitching, of course, the designs, adorable. And let me see, I've got my colors over here, and I'll tell you most of the colors I used. Old Gray Mare, and that's that paint bucket right there. Is Old Gray Mare. Paper Roses are these the little light colored stitches right there. The light pink is called Paper Roses. And I'm showing these so if y'all want to get some, y'all know which colors I used. Because I know a lot of y'all, you know, sometimes we want to add to our floss, but we want kind of a specific color. This guy here, this is Help Me Rhonda, which you can see is so beautiful. And that's his little shirt. I love it. This is a Harvest Moon. I think it's what I used on his pants. Yes. I don't think it was Sister Gold in here. I think it was Harvest Moon because I wanted it to have a little bit of gold. So I picked out the one that had the less orange in it. The strand with the less orange, and stitched his breeches up. Then his paint is Barbie Girl. Barbie Girl is that bright pink paint on there. And I don't know if the variegation is going to show up very much, but it is so cute. Then I just used, I think that's 12 grain by, yeah, no. It is, it's 12 grain by Gas. This is what I use for his little body. And then that little shell pink is just the Paper Roses in his ears. His ears are Paper Roses also. So adorable. This guy here, I could not find a yellow, and then I decided on Butternut Squash. I had Sunflower pulled first, but it wasn't bright enough, so I chose, where did I lay it? Butternut Squash is what I used for the little chick. Because I had Sunflower first. Well, there's the 12 grain by Classic Colorworks. I said Gas, but it's not. It's the Classic Colorworks. Is the color of the bunny. But I had Sunflower pulled, and Sunflower by Gas wasn't quite bright enough. So I went with Butternut Squash, but now I can't find where I've laid it. It's here somewhere, but anyway. So his little body is Butternut Squash. Then that's Barbie Girl, Paper Roses, Help Me Rhonda. And then the purple is, this is so pretty, Wild Irish Rose. I'm loving it. Loving it. That was the cutest, most fun little stitch. And then this green, flip over here, is Polly Wolly Doodle. Is that green for the stems. The bright pink for the tulips is Barbie Girl. I think I did him in Sunflower by Classic Colorworks. I believe it's Classic Colorworks. But it didn't show up enough on that beige piece, so I had to go get the Butternut Squash. And then just the brown, I think, is his little hat is $8.69, and his little beak is $9.76. So those are his little beak and the little brown there, his little hat. But they are such a fun little stitch. I will say that I did the full crosses under the wing so that it would puff up more. So I just filled in his whole body and then went back and did the satin over them because it puffs it up some. I wanted this wing to be a little puffier. So I have been having so much fun with them. Like I said, they've just been fast little even stitches late when I could just stitch a little bit and not before I fell over. So, but I got some done and I love stitching them, so that's fabulous. Then I'll show our stitching here. So I didn't do any shares or anything this week because I did not get last week's mailed, and so I'm just a wreck here. So yeah, but I did get my sewing finished, and some of y'all had asked about ragging the quilts, and we talked about it a little bit. These are my Fisker little shears, snips that I use. And they're still got the lint on them. I haven't gone and pulled the lint off. And some of these have just been washed once, and some of them have been washed twice, and some of them rag better than the others. The more they're washed, the better they rag. So, see, when you snip it and then you wash it, it just gives a little raggedy edge to it. So these are just wrong sides together. And then I sewed around the edge, and then I sewed twice across. You can kind of see the little pucker right there, which just makes it, and I didn't measure that or anything, it just makes it fold easier for when you're stacking them all up. But then this, so I got 4 of those. Let me pull these up here. I'll turn 2 and 2 like that. So this is the 2 sides of these. One is just the chevrons and one is the deer. It's super soft because it's flannel on both sides. It'll absorb good, it'll wash good, because babies in our family have lots of spit up. Usually we're spitter uppers. So there's 4 of those. And then there is, yeah, here's the other one. 4 of these guys here. So on this side, it's just that little gray, and on this side, it's the gray and the gray and the deer on there. They have deer that come up in the yard, and they love watching them and feeding them. Keely hunts some, but not a ton. He's usually too busy, so he said I just soon sit there and look at them as anything else. So, but you can see the ends. For some reason, some of them rag much better. The ends of these ragged a lot better. So I'll go and use my little lint scrapey thing to pull it off there. I hate to roll it with the, like a sticky, you know, the tapey rolly thing you use on your clothes, because it'll be next to the baby. So I don't know, if I roll it, I'll have to wash it again. We'll see. But after a couple of washings, these have just had 1 washing. These little fuzzy things get to where there's not nearly so many. But so if you're doing, if you're a starting sewer, or if your kid wants to sew or something, you can, this is a good project for that. And it's a great gift because they're super nice and super soft and fun, and they're a nice size. Then the 4 minky ones got finished. Thank you, Jesus. They will never happen again, but I'm trying to finish up the minky blanket, and there nearly lost my religion, and that's the last thing it's being angry with. But here you can see the different techniques I tried. That one's like that. One of y'all said come in about 1 inch and that'll make it easier, and it did. It made it so much easier to sew it if I came in with a bigger seam. This one I tried rounding the corners, seeing if that would make it easier. Didn't. And then there's another one. This was just one that was a smaller scrap that I had left, and I just turned it into a burp rack. So it's smaller than the others, but not by a ton. I'll hang them up like this so you can see. So, you know, this guy was a little bit of a scrap. He wasn't quite as big, but they'll be super soft little burp rags too, so that'll be nice. Then there's the 2 big quilts here. So, let me see if I can hold these up like this. This is 1 washing. And it's just 4x4. What is it? 4x4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4. 4x4, and I think I started out with 40 inches maybe, square. And like I said, Darlene Mashad is where I saw this technique, so that you just have 2 big pieces. And you start with it, and it also helps keep your squares real nice and square. I don't know if you can see. They're real nice and square when you do like that. So since I'm not experienced and I'm trying to learn, this is a great one to do, because it doesn't require precision piecing, because you don't do any piecing. You end up with kind of a quilt look with 2 big pieces of fabric. So I love it. Then this one, it's so cute. I think it may be my favorite. But boy, it's got the strings on it. Woo, Lord. But it rags up. So it ragged up so much better. I don't know what it is about this fabric. Or maybe it's just because it's darker, it shows up better. But so you can see just little bits of green in there. And then on the back, you can see how it just makes your little squares be real square, because you're not cutting and piecing. So it's, you do end up feeling good that it, doesn't look incredibly wonkety or anything. But I think this one's my favorite, with the gray and the green. I didn't, if I was doing it for me, I would have done the green side up and had the gray showing around, but she's wanted the nursery to be pretty neutral. So the gray side is the show off side, and it just gives the little hints of the green, showing in there. So that, I do like that, and it's really cute. So we have that on Saturday. We're super excited. The little baby shower. So excited to get to do that and get everything together for baby catch. And all them over there have already had corona, so that's a lot of pressure off right there because they had it. That's the reason we had to postpone the shower. Hadley, Bebe's sister that's a senior this year, they were in basketball finals, and you know how it is. It is what it is. They got it. And so most of them have already had it. So, well, I think all of them have had. So we're gonna get to do a little bit of a get together. She'll have outside, because we're gonna hot dogs and hamburgers and things like that, just visiting. And so Mom is so excited to get to go see people. So, we'll try to keep her safe, of course, but she hasn't seen anybody except for just us, immediate us, in over a year now. So she's crazy excited. And then next weekend is James's mama's birthday. She'll be 80, and so we'll be celebrating her with just a little get together. We'll go eat on a patio and then play dominoes. So she's, we're excited and thankful about that. So we have so much to be thankful for, and the wind has been blowing like crazy, and it looks like today it's finally died down. Hallelujah. It has been howling around here all week. So that made doing anything outside nearly impossible because it was blowing. I went out and tried to weed, and everything kept blowing right in your face. When you pull it up, it would just right in your eyes, and I was like, oh, I give up. So I will get to maybe do some of that, get that finished next week. I got a big section done, but of course there's a lot more sections. So I think that's everything. I'm sure I forgot 1,000 things, but I will do all questions and everything next week and get back to kind of more of a normal routine. But then I thought I better post something, show a little proof of life video, because I do post pretty regular, really regular. And then if I don't, some of y'all get worried because you're nice and sweet, and I appreciate that. So I thought I'll just jump on this morning before the girls get here and before we head out, and shoot and just show y'all kind of what I've been working on. And I didn't get done what I wanted to get done, but I got done some and got a lot of other things done. So Y'all have a great weekend. Enjoy your stitching and get some rest. Try not to stress. There's just a lot. This is a lot. There's a lot going on everywhere right now. It's not just, it's, you know, things, they're trying to figure out how to get the kids back to school. People are trying to get their shots. All the things. So I will see y'all next Friday. Bye.